Well, now we return to the issue of DACA and the latest intervention by an activist federal judge, U.S. District Court Judge William Alsup, an appointee of William Jefferson Clinton, as a matter of fact. He has acted to temporarily block the Trump administration from phasing out DACA until litigation plays out or Congress comes up with a legislative solution. One of the lead plaintiffs in that case is none other than University of California president and former Obama DHS Secretary Janet Napolitano. She, in fact, helped create DACA in the first place. Constitutional law professor Josh Blackman in the National Review slammed the liberal judge's decision as, quote, an amateur act of punditry. The White House calling the decision outrageous, and President Trump blasting our broken court system, accusing opponents of running to the Ninth Circuit, the appellate court that will hear the case if it's appealed. The leftist Ninth Circuit has already targeted the Trump administration over its travel bans and funding cuts for sanctuary cities. However, the Supreme Court has overturned the Ninth Circuit Court's decisions 80% of the time. Let's be clear. The federal courts are filled with Dems who are committed to the left and judicial activism. In many cases, they're committed to subverting the Trump presidency and his administration. And as much as the president wants to work meaningfully with the Dems, it is clear he faces what is simply an entrenched deep state, aligned with both the Dems and the Republican establishment, who together mean to disrupt the president and his policies at every opportunity, no matter what he does. And let me repeat, the head of the biggest business lobby in the country, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, yesterday talked with Bret Baier for just about 7 minutes, an eternity in television time, about all that the president has achieved in his first year, about all the great things that are happening in our economy in this country. But it is instructive that not even once did Donahue even mention the president by name while talking about 4% economic growth, historic stock market gains, about $7 trillion worth since the president was elected, a 4% unemployment rate, historic tax reform. By the way, remember, President Trump in tax reform gave American business a 40% tax cut, and the head of the biggest business lobby wouldn't even mention his name. The moral of the story is obvious. No matter what this president does, it'll never be enough for the establishment and never enough to win either their favor or their support.